What's going on, guys? This is the first podcast. Something new I'm trying. Yeah, that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Something new I'm trying on your YouTube channel you've posted 2 videos on?
Almost 3. I recorded one earlier today. It came out pretty okay, I think. It's like a Tinder profile thing. That's it. I told you about it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Do you have to make a Tinder to do that?
No. God, no.
Yeah.
I looked up just funny Tinders on Google.
You know what you should do sometime?
Make a Tinder?
Make a Tinder account.
Fuck you for saying that.
No. I don't, obviously not seriously. Make a Tinder account, make it as stupid as you can. See how many matches you get, or whatever.
I actually thought about making one at, the end of the video, cutting it off, halfway, 6-minute mark, and then making my own.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, dog, if my mom ever found this...
And doesn't she watch the videos?
She watched the first one. I don't know about the second one. I'm just kind of scared for her to watch it, just because...
You cussed more?
Yeah, I cussed more. Yep. But,
It's kind of like Jack said, though. We're just kind of immune to that now.
Yeah.
I don't even notice.
I don't notice either. It's just part of my vocabulary, really. To my grandma, I think that she would hate that, but...
She'd cry.
If you ever watch this, Grandma... I'm sorry. I don't... But yeah. I wanted to touch on making the YouTube, actually. I was talking to a friend earlier. I'm not going to say names in this. I don't really. And she was saying, what are you going to do? Podcast is a really, really long video. I said, I feel pretty comfortable talking for long amounts of time.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
But I said that I would touch on why I created the YouTube. Short story, my life is real boring. Real boring. I pretty much do nothing all the time, as most of my friends know. I just kind of sit in my room after going to work for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I thought, man, it'd be something different, something fun. Isaiah's came over yesterday, and we recorded a couple videos, but both of them were dog shit, and that's another thing I want to touch on later. But it's fun. I unload probably 6 to 7 hours on the 2 videos that I've done.
So it's just a hobby.
So it's just a hobby. I will name drop on that one.
No, you won't.
But I don't know. It is just a hobby, but it's fun. I enjoy it. It takes a long time. Something I've never really done. Taken used to.
Yep.
But yeah, in the future, I want to expand on it and hopefully put out videos just twice a week, maybe. Yeah,
just a nice little hobby.
Nice little
Not
hobby.
too serious.
Little hobby.
Little hobby.
And
yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on.
Alright, so that's going to be the video, guys.
Alright, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate you coming by. What was that, 2 minutes? Fuck yeah, okay.
I looked on earlier, because I listened to the Tiny Meat Gang podcast, and they're on Patreon? And I looked into it, and I was like, man, this would be a nice little thing to start up, but, I don't think I'd get any...
Yeah, that would...
I think that's a little too deep.
Yep.
As of right now.
I think you're right.
Maybe in the future that's something I take on. If this podcast, for some reason, explodes, that'd be something that I'd be willing to do.
That'd be some shit.
That would be some shit. That'd be pretty cool. I was really nervous to do this until, right now, actually. It just feels...
I'm still a little bit nervous.
Are you?
I don't want to look at the camera, yeah. I'm just kind of... Yep.
Yeah, my camera does this bullshit thing where it turns off. It's really fucking annoying. It turns off. It doesn't turn off. It stops the video at 12 minutes. And apparently it's like a movie cap time. I probably sound like a fucking idiot for camera gurus. But apparently I have to plug in the SD card that's in there to my computer and download the software on, this malware onto the fucking SD card, and then it'll let me record as long as I want. That sounds like
you lost me after malware.
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of words.
And so I'm gonna have to get up every 12 minutes. I'll cut it out though. I'll go in. It won't be hard. But other than that, no cutting.
That's when we're gonna smoke weed, right?
Yeah, we'll just smoke a doobie real quick. And a doobie. But
you know what's weird? Candles. I'm looking at this candle. I'm really starting to
thought about lighting it, but
no.
It smells good too.
What? How does the fire keep going? What's burning? The wax or the?
It's the gas that comes from the.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
We learned about it in chemistry, but I wasn't really paying attention.
I slept through chemistry.
Chemistry was easy for me.
The thing with chemistry was, I'm Mr. John.
Sure.
The man, the myth. And one day we were watching these stupid videos, and he's like, I could not stay awake. I had a first hour last year. Could not stay awake. And he came up to me and like tapped my shoulder, which is the worst feeling.
It is a horrible feeling.
Woken.
What? Woked.
Getting woke.
Getting
woke by a teacher. And he's like, listen, Isaiah, I know these videos suck. I don't like showing them. I have to. It's part of the curriculum. Just try to stay awake for me. I was like, okay. 10 minutes later, I'm dozing off.
Yep.
And I, do that nice little bop, snap your head back forward. You're like, try to act like nothing happened. I look up at his desk and he's fast asleep. This guy's sitting in his chair, leaning back like...
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I called him out for it after class. He was like, I might have taken a little snooze.
Actually, I'm not going to tell that story. Because if that were to be brought up to him at all, he'd be pissed about it. But my chemistry teacher was a pretty nice guy.
Pretty nice guy?
Something like that.
Pretty nice guy.
Pretty nice guy. Shout out Mr. Lerner. Pretty nice guy.
Is that the guy with the beard?
Yeah, he's got a monster beard. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm.
He called me the fuck out. So I went in to take a test after school.
Okay.
And I got there. And I was like, hey, I got an English test for... She was like, you think of the teacher's name? I was like, yeah, I always forget. And he called me out. He said, really, Antley? Come on. I was like, okay, douchebag. Just forgot. I don't know. I'm really bad about that. Names. I can't do it for anything. That's a general rule for me. Just names
aren't for you?
Mm-mm. I can do it with faces, for sure. Boobs, maybe.
Yep. Okay.
Maybe I will light this. Is there a lighter down here? Probably not, because maybe there's a match. Okay. You can keep talking.
I'm thinking of stuff to talk about. We didn't plan this out at all, so I'm just kind of...
I mean, it's not really something that you plan out that much. I mean, you know what? I'm going to give up on this because this is my
not
podcast.
That deep?
Yep. There it is. Right as
you turn.
Fuck!
What?
I'm just an idiot.
I thought the camera stopped recording. Now I'm all alone.
Nope.
Still going strong. Just like Toby.
Yep. Here comes Toby.
Toby.
Come on out, brother.
Toby always wanted to be YouTube famous, so...
Yeah, earlier today, I was recording that video, and Fluffernutter obviously smelled... Okay, I digress. Fluffernutter is my dog. He's a small little dog. Not too small, though. I mean, he's...
You just say I digress? I ain't never ever...
Okay. So, I was recording, and... Fuck! Now I forgot what I was talking about.
Something about Fluffernutter.
Yeah, so I was recording, and Fluffernutter... I digress. Fluffernutter's my dog. He's about this big. good sized. I don't fucking know how to describe him.
Good sized, bad dog.
I like him. He fucking hates Isaiah. Barks at him every time. But I was recording, and Fluffernutter obviously smelled somebody outside, and he like just kept barking at him. I was like, okay, just kept on restarting my sentence so I could just cut it out, and he just kept on like, and it was spaced off enough that I couldn't.
Every time you started talking,
it was like, okay, he's done now. What's up? And then he just kept barking. So finally, I yelled at him, and then I was like, okay, here we go. Then like a minute later, he barked again, and I got pissed. I like went out there. I stopped the recording and everything. I went out there and I yelled at him. I always feel bad after yelling at my dogs, though. I always feel bad.
Me too.
Because, I mean, they don't know better.
I mean, I don't even know the last time I had to yell at one of my dogs. But they always, like, put their head down and walk away. Like, I didn't mean it, though. I wasn't just playing around.
Yeah, your dogs are disciplined, though. Mine are not.
Yeah, my mom trains them. Like, anytime we've ever gotten a new dog, like, if anybody, like, does anything that's not exactly how she wants it, we get yelled at.
Yep.
But it's good, though, like, because our dogs, they pretty much do whatever you say. They're good ones.
Yep, they are good dogs. I guess I'll tell a story of why Fluffernutter's name Fluffernutter.
Because you're white trash?
Because I'm white trash.
Yep,
that is the entirety of the story.
A pretty good one.
Yep. So, next thing. So, my grandma used to make me these sandwiches. She made the whole family these sandwiches. And they're called Fluffernutters because they're bread with peanut butter on them. And then another piece of bread with fluff on it. Put together, Fluffernutter. And I don't know why I'm telling you this. I should be telling them. I mean, you've had a Fluffernutter.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It doesn't sound good, but don't knock until you try it. Those things are amazing. Amazing.
It is really good. And my mom saw the dog because they were just small little pups. My aunt actually gave them to us. I don't know if we paid for them, actually. I think we just got them for free. I think Toby's just jerking off over there.
Jerking off in the back. He's like, please don't cut that in, guys.
I'm sorry. Can you guys cut that?
Can you cut that part, please?
But yeah, I think we got him for free, and my mom said he kind of looks like a Fluffernutter, and me and my dad were like, that is the gayest shit I've ever heard. And she was like, but we should name him that. I was like, no, we shouldn't. And my mom just kept on it, and so we call him Fluff for short. But every single time, any time somebody hears his name, everything's dropped, topic is forgotten. Why is it called Fluffernutter? I'm not going to tell you that long story, Doug. It's just, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
But Toby is just Toby. I mean, he looks like a Toby, I'd say.
You know who he kind of looks like? Sorry, kind of looks like Ty. Toby kind of reminds me of Ty, Doug.
Really?
A little bit.
Fat and lays under a table?
Wow, not what I meant. Sorry, Ty.
We got to get Ty on here for a special guest.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, he wanted to do this podcast. Ty wanted to do this podcast, me and him, and have special guests on with me and him as a host.
Ty would be a good person to have you start doing some crazy shit. You'd have so much footage to put in that shit.
I don't really want to do crazy shit, though, on this channel. Like, I like...
All I'm saying is it would be interesting.
Yeah, I'll do a couple with him.
We should call him over right now.
Right now.
Right now?
No.
Please tell me you know what I'm just saying right there.
Right now?
Tea, water, head.
Damn it. Again, I forget what I'm talking about.
It's because you're dumb.
Yeah, Ty wanted to do this, but... Oh my god, my camera died. Here we go. Not died. It's not recording. Alright. Here we are.
Is it back up?
What?
Is it back up?
Yeah.
Look at this Snapchat my dad just sent me.
He is a winner.
Is he though?
So, yeah, Ty wanted to do this podcast, just me and him. I told him, yeah, we could do that. It would be me, Ty, and this other guy. And I just kind of thought, you know, doing a podcast would be fun with him, but I feel like I'd lose things to talk about. Here's what we should do. We should talk about being best friends for 9 years. And that's why I think I'd do the podcast with Isaiah. I might do a couple alone. I don't know. I'll think about it.
If you make another one with someone else, I will never talk to you again. You can delete my number, and I'm quitting IHOP.
Wow. Is it like a just us podcast?
No, I'm yanking a chain. I'm just joshing with you, bro.
I would say it'd be fun to have a just us podcast, but bring guests on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd be good as just a solo podcaster.
I couldn't do this shit by myself.
It's tough.
Well, that's why I didn't make a YouTube channel.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But me and Isaiah have been best friends for 9 years now, ever since 3rd grade. It's like a
long time, motherfucker.
It's like a long time, motherfucker. And
almost 9 years.
Almost 9 years. It's crazy to me. Like, I still realize every once in a while. I was just talking about this last night with this girl.
Drop a name.
I won't
drop a name.
I won't drop a name.
Drop a name.
So we were talking about it, and she was saying, "Oh, but I don't have these friends. I don't have like a close group of friends. She does have the close group of friends, but she doesn't like
feel close to them or something." Okay.
And I was saying, you know, giving her advice, blah blah blah. And I was like, out of nowhere, I felt like a piece of shit kind of afterward, because it was just like kind of rubbing your face. I was like, you know, I'm real lucky to have a best friend of 9 years. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Y'all ever like flex a friendship or something?
Yeah, like, that's a crazy feeling to know that even when you have like shitty other friends, there's just that person that's not a piece of shit. And you know that because they haven't been a piece of shit for 9 years.
So we get soft, huh?
I'm not trying to get soft. But, like, you know, like...
If you ever started crying on this shit...
That'd be some dumb shit, yeah.
I'd break something. Throw the candle. Start a fire.
It smells kind of good. Are you getting whiffs of it?
I can't smell anything.
Really?
Yep, I don't smell it yet.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Fuck, that is hot.
Yep. Grab a plate, let it take it out to a table. You're like, yep, that shit's fucking hot.
Yeah, so if you don't know already, me and Isaiah are servers at IHOP. And that shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is...
What is the craziest thing to happen to you in that building?
I don't know. It has to... I'm in a name drop for IHOP. I feel like they're older and people never see them ever.
And also, you're not saying last names or anything?
This woman named Denise.
Miss Denise.
Miss Denise. She is, like... She's in her 40s. Maybe...
Is she?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's upper 30s to lower 40s.
I think she said she was, like, 37. Because we were talking about how old our parents were. And she said she was, like, 30... Like, it was something in the 30s.
So...
But she's getting up there. A little bit.
So anyways, she is crazy. I have plenty of stories from IHOP. Let's see. Denise is just one of those ladies that's really touchy. Okay, first of all, first time I ever met her was I started training with her. It was my first day. I started training with her, and she was a super nice lady. She barely talked to me, like, outside of this is what you need to do, this is how you need to do it, until like my 3rd day. So my first impression of her was she knows what the fuck she's talking about, she knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty put together. Turns out it is the opposite.
Yep.
Came back when I was not training, I was actually taking tables, and she comes in high every single day.
Off her ass high.
And it is madness. It just makes everything different. Like, she gets fried, and she'll come in and she'll be like, "Oh, Jerry, you're looking good tonight." And she'll, like, grab me.
Oh, you know, I told you this, but just for the sake of this. The other night, I'm putting in an order on the computer, and there's two computers right next to each other. She's right here, I'm right here. She grabs my arm right here, and she's like, "Oh, you're so tall, Isaiah. I would kill you." And at first, because I'm stupid, I was like, "You want to kill me?" And she was like, "No, baby. All I'm saying is I would need to jump to get to where I need to get." I was like, "Jerry, come here."
Yeah, that's something. She's crazy. Like, she adores our cook. Our cook's name is Travis. And he's a super cool guy.
Travis is the man.
Yep, he is super awesome. He lets us make food all the time. I promise you, I've become 100% better at cooking because of IHOP.
Because of IHOP?
Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
And
I've gotten 100% better at making pancakes.
It's harder here, though. It is 100% harder at home than it is at IHOP because I've tried it and I burn them like every single time.
Really?
Really. I suck.
Dude, that griddle, though, that's literally made to make pancakes.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So I don't feel too bad about it.
I would feel kind of bad about it because that's pretty pathetic.
I burn them every time.
Every fucking time.
I can't help it. It's hard. But, I am blinking. Denise is in love with Travis. Like, they have this thing going. And Travis doesn't want to admit it, but, I mean, I don't know if there's something both ways.
Both ways?
But,
two-way street? Oh.
But,
God, I hate myself.
But they're both super nice people. Travis, not so much. He's pretty much an asshole to every single person except for me and Isaiah. He really likes me and Isaiah.
Favorite white boys.
Yep. It's a good feeling, too. You piss Travis off, he's pissed for the rest of the night.
That's the worst. I've really pissed him off. I think, like, the maddest I've ever seen him and me. Or the most mad. When I put in a Rudy Jr. as a Rudy. Because I was just on the pancake screen and saw Rudy. I was like, yep, need that.
I remember
too.
this.
And he came out and he was like, "So how many pancakes you need?" I was like, "One?" He's like, "So how many pancakes you need?" I was like,
I remember this, yeah.
I was like, "I'm scared. Is my face red? Because my face feels like it's red." Turns out, figured it out. He was pissed, though. Absolutely pissed.
Yeah, he gets real mad. He gets real upset about it.
He just doesn't take shit from anybody.
Not from a single person.
He's just there to do his job and go home. Kind of got to respect it, really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But he has fun. We all have fun together. Yep. I feel like the more I work at IHOP, the more I realize it really is a family. Like, it's fucking stupid because some of the people there are absolute...
douchebags?
Yeah.
Couple.
I almost said the R word, but probably shouldn't say that.
Oh.
Over YouTube.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's a couple people there that are absolute dipshits, and it feels bad, but still, it's like, we gotta work with you, like Kevin.
Kevin is a dipshit.
Yep.
Oh, shit. You probably shouldn't put this shit in there.
Oh, shit. What?
Gladdy watches your videos.
That's fine. Gladdy will think it's hilarious. I promise you. Gladdy.
I respect the hell out of Gladdy.
I respect the hell out of Gladdy.
I love Gladdy, actually.
I would marry Gladdy.
I'd have kids with Gladdy. No, Gladdy's actually great.
Yeah, Gladdy is awesome. She's our general manager.
You know who's not awesome?
Her daughter.
Hugo, motherfucker.
Really?
Hugo sucks. Hugo's the worst. I don't really have a problem with him. He just scares me, and I don't like feeling scared. Okay.
I love Hugo. Hugo's the district manager.
Comes out of there. He's like, maybe it's my thick accent. I'd be like, dog, get the fuck.
But yeah, Gladys our general manager. She's super nice. She's one of the most understanding people I've ever met.
Mm-hmm. That's what makes her such a good boss. Mm-hmm. You can talk to her about shit.
Yeah, we have a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
And, but her daughter is the manager.
Oh.
And we do not see eye to eye.
With KC? named KC. That's not short for anything.
It's
KC, motherfucker.
Capital K, lowercase c.
No, it's capital K, capital C.
Really?
Yeah. You ever be sneezing and shit and it just fucking...
I do love that.
My hands are vibrating.
Yeah, IHOP is real fun, though. I feel like we missed on a lot of things about IHOP, but, you know, it's a good place to work. I highly recommend it. I've tried getting a couple people to work there, but at the same time, I'm like, never mind, don't work there, because I don't want them to absolutely...
You don't want who? IHOP?
Like, no. For example, I wanted Ty to be a server there.
Okay. The thing is, I love the fuck out of Ty. Ty would start yelling at people.
Yeah, he really would.
Like that table I had the other day that asked me if there was any pork in the patty on a burger.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, no, they're beef patties. And okay, 5 of those. And then brought out, she was like, why is there bacon? I was like, what the fuck do you mean, why is there bacon? And I had to void $80 worth of food. Yeah, that felt horrible.
Yeah, he would have really started going off on
Ty would have started screaming at her.
Mm-hmm.
I just talked shit on her in the back, so like that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not screaming at her though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never scream at them. But yeah, that's all I really want to talk about for IHOP. We'll come back on it.
How did we got on that? I was asking what's the craziest thing that's ever happened, right?
Yeah.
Then we just went on a tangent. That's the word I was looking for. With you and Nima, tangent.
Went on a tangent.
Yes, okay. That's just a different story. I don't even care. But
no, I'll tell the backstory. So, this guy named Nima. Nima is also the man. God, Nima's the man. Yeah. Nima's the man, yeah. Nima's
like
the most 17, 32-year-old, 35-year-old, like, ever. Like, the dude's the man. And, so we were all talking, and Nima was telling the story, and then we, like, just ended the story. Story was done. He was telling us how to...
Don't say that.
Why? Okay.
You really want to say... You can gut this shit out. You really want to say he was telling us how to get the best sluts in a strip club?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. He was telling us how to get the best sluts in a strip club. Hang on. Did it stop?
Yeah, it's stopped again.
Okay. So, resume after you turn on the camera. You want to talk about how Nemo was telling us how to get the best sluts in a strip club.
Yeah. So,
I'm sorry, Kate.
I didn't even think about that. So, Nemo was telling us about how to get the best sluts in a strip club. And he said the best way to do that is to...
okay, hold on. Okay, so he said, you go in there. Gotta have your boy with you. Gotta have a guy with you.
Yep.
Okay? And you gotta dress nice. Not too nice, just like you're not a piece of shit. Right. Kind of nice, maybe like you just came from work. And you and your boy go, not to where like all the people are, and go to the bar. Mm-hmm. Right? You like order a couple drinks, and you're like drinking with them there. And he said you gotta be talking about something, but make it look important. He was like, you could be talking about how you shave your balls. It doesn't matter. You just gotta make it look important.
That's exactly what he said. Quote that.
And he said, but you can't be gay about it though. You can't just not pay attention. You gotta look like you appreciate titties, naturally.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah. Then you'll get like the money grabber sluts. Come over, start trying to get up on you, and you got to push them off. You're like, no, I'm good. And I act real sleep about it. You'll be like, you got to be like a douchebag with it. And he was like, and then you'll get the hungry ones, the ones that are gonna get all over you. He was like, that's when you made it. That's how you make it in a strip club. We were like,
okay, Nima, you're the man. I trust you. Might not take that advice, but we'll see.
Yeah. But anyway, he said that going off of something else. And I was like, man, you just went on one hell of a... And I could not remember the word tangent.
And me and Nemo were coming up with words. I forget the words we were coming up with now.
Doesn't matter. You said callback one time. I was like, are you stupid?
No, you said like, it's when you...
tell a story,
branch off, come back. Like, I said that's like a callback.
I was like, not the word I'm looking for. You guys were like, stupid! I was like, okay.
All of the words would have worked, though.
But tangent was what I was looking for. That works too.
That would have worked as well.
Take 2 of these, call me in the morning.
Okay, fair enough. So...
That's it.
Yeah,
that was just another tangent we went on right there.
No, I forget what we were talking about before you said tangent.
Craziest thing that's ever happened, I think.
Oh, yeah, craziest thing that ever happened at IHOP.
Mine is the other day with Luke coming in.
Luke?
You got sat at that girl with that
yeah,
potato.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometime over spring. It was early in spring break. Your parents?
No.
Whatever. I get this table of 3 girls. It's like 11 o'clock at this point. Leslie was late. It was pretty late. And these 3 girls come in, whatever. I go over, get their drinks, bring them out to them, get their orders. I'm putting the order on the computer, and this guy walks in, crackhead, 100%, and he just sits at their table. Mm-hmm. And the first thing Jerry, my manager, and I heard him say was, I just got out of federal prison 7 years. I was like, I'm going to go involve myself. So
yeah.
I walked over there and I was like, how's it going, man? He was like, fuck is it to you? What are you? I was like, they're serving. He was like, oh yeah, that's chill. Told him that he had $30,000 on him.
He told you that?
Told me that.
Yep.
And I was like, okay. And he said, you obviously don't believe me. I got that shit in my boot. Pulled out of his boot $30,000. I was like, that's a lot of fucking money. He was like, you want $100? I was like, no, I don't want your money. He's like, yeah, you got a fucking job anyway. I was like, okay. I was like, that's probably not a good idea, carrying around $30,000.
Yep.
And he was like, I ain't scared of you. I got a gun on me anyway. I was like, naturally. At this point on the inside, I was like, oh shit, man. Did I just say that? And
okay, keep going.
So I'm like, oh shit. And he was like, oh boy, I'm flustered now. I just flustered myself. You don't ever fluster yourself?
Yeah, I have flustered myself.
But this guy, whatever. After a while, finally get him to leave. And he asked the girl for a ride. 16-year-old girl for a ride. Mm-hmm. Or gets him to leave. Couple days later, fast forward 2 days, bop. I hate myself so much. And me and Jerry just get to work. We're sitting there before we start taking tables, we're cleaning shit up. And our host come up to me and she's like, hey, there's someone at the front for you. Naturally, I think it's going to be like Ty and Nick or something. I walk up there and it's just this mom. And she's like crying, like tearing up. And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, I fucked up an order real bad or something. Like, I thought I double charged the card and someone was pissed about it.
Yep.
And she was like, are you Isaiah? I was like, fuck me. Yeah, okay, I'm Isaiah.
Fuck! Okay.
So I was like, yeah, is everything alright? How can I help you? And the girl that was there, it was her daughter.
Yep.
And it was her daughter's 16th birthday, and she was like crying, saying that like she's so glad I was there. And the daughters told her about how I never left the table while they were like whatever, and they were all scared. And she gave me $20 for it. Mm-hmm. I was like, I really don't need that. Anybody here would have done the same shit. And she was like, no, I just want you to. I was like, shit, man. I keep that gun on me though, so it's good.
Yeah, but apparently he was in there looking for another server named Leslie. And then last night, actually, Leslie told us that the guy was found dead. Mm-hmm. Like, he died. That's fucking crazy.
Don't know how he died.
I have no idea. Apparently he stole $5,000 from his parents as well. Getting straight out of prison, stealing $5,000 from their parents.
That's a bold strategy.
That is. And, yeah, that's fucked. So.
It was kind of like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some shit. Yep. But,
you a big roller coaster guy?
Really? You're just going to segue into that?
Yeah, you just got to start thinking of stuff. Roller coasters.
I have a few things, but yeah, okay, we'll talk about this.
Oh, I got a few things. Shut up.
I got a few
roller coasters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a pretty big roller coaster guy. I have a funny story, actually. So we were going to Worlds of Fun, which is roller coaster heaven, if you like roller coasters. And if you know the Mamba, it's the biggest ride there. It goes up real high, comes back down real high again, back down real high a little.
Kind of like a snake.
Yeah, like a snake. And
like a mamba.
Like a mamba almost.
Did you just say mambo?
A mamba. Mamba. I did. So me and my dad are going up the stairs to go onto that, and we were with my dad's brother and his son. And I don't see these people often. They're from Missouri, so I don't see them ever. And we're getting on the ride. Actually, we're like halfway up the stairs because you have to walk real high to even get to like the platform that goes up another real high. I don't know how high it is. And then I start like bawling.
Yep, naturally.
I started crying really hard. Like, I don't even know how old I was. I think I was like 11 or 12 even. Like, dead ass. I was just that scared of it. Yeah, I was scared of heights. And then I got on it, and we went up there, and I was crying the entire way up. And it's a long way up, so everybody was just kind of looking at me like,
is this guy serious?
And, yeah, I was crying real hard. And then we finally got to that top. I was just like, well, this is it. I'm fucking dead. So we start going down, and my tears immediately just right off of me. Yep. And it was just the entire way. I was horrified. And then we got done with it, and it was like one of the best experiences of my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it. And then I went on every single roller coaster from there. And then we went after that, like a couple years later, and same thing. That's something we got to do in the summer. I love Worlds of Fun.
Is that the one in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never really been to an amusement park. At least not that I can remember. Like, we went like when we were real little. Nothing I could like really.
Yeah.
Miller Days. So I went on that
Eesh.
shit. I went on the zipper like 3 times, right? Yep. And I hate that shit so much. That makes me want to die. And got off. I'm feeling woozy, right?
Sure.
Elliot's like, I got an idea, motherfucker. We go on this froggy thing. Just calm me down a little bit, but we're still doing something, still getting in as much stuff as we can. Because you're just going up and down.
Yep.
So I'm like, naturally, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Get off that shit, puke my fucking brains out on the sidewalk for like 10 minutes. Everybody's like, is this guy serious? The fucking Frogger. What do you mean? I was like...
That's actually a tradition for me as well. Every single time I go to Miller Days, I throw up.
Really?
Every single time. And I
got like funnel cake and shit in it.
Yeah.
God, that makes my back tighten up. I don't like that.
But then I get Sprite every time, and that's like the only time I have Sprite the entire year.
It was the Sprite, bro.
It was a Sprite, bro.
It was the Sprite, bro. What happens after you say that?
I throw up. But
what do I have to do after that happens? Don't say it, Mo.
But
I'm trying to make you feel bad.
Yeah, every time I go, and it was so awkward. I went with this guy. He's one of my good friends. We kind of drifted off since then, but I went with one of my buddies, and we got there, and we were meeting 2 girls. It was a double date, and then a couple of their friends tagged along. And we were going on these rides, and I was like, here we go. This is it. Once a year. Here we go. This is like the 2nd year, but I was like, I did this last year. I know this feeling. And I was like, okay, you guys can go on this. It was like that car ride where it like whips you. So I knew for sure if I went on that, I would throw up. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, where you go in a circle and you're spinning?
It's called like the tilty cars or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like every
Tilt-a-whirl.
Every once in a while they'll get like...
Yeah.
Hard as fuck. Yeah.
And there's a wheel in the middle so you can...
I love those.
Really?
I love them, yeah.
But I knew I was going to throw up, so I was like, no, you guys can go on this. And then they got off. I was starting to feel good. And then I was like, they were like, yeah, let's do that again. I was like, okay, yeah. I feel pretty good. We're waiting in line.
Got some big dick energy in this line.
Yeah, big dick energy.
Okay.
And I was looking at this girl. I thought, ooh, I'll pop a line real quick. Your eyes are the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. And she was like, oh, I was feeling good about myself. I felt pretty good.
Was that fake? Did that actually happen?
Yeah, it really did. Hang on.
Is that...
Yeah, it really happened.
Really? You said that?
Yeah, I did. I really did.
And in your head you said, I'm a pop a line.
No, I didn't say that.
If you said that, I'm a pop a cap in your eyes. Fucking loser. God. Continue.
So...
I hate myself so much for saying that, dog.
Okay, so we...
Got dog hair on my phone. Motherfucker.
So we were getting on, and I was looking at her. I was like, oh, yeah, here we go. You got like the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. And she was like, oh, yeah. So we were feeling pretty good. Getting onto the ride. On the ride, my face the entire time was just this stone cold, like it was horrible.
That is the worst feeling. Like when something like that, and everybody else is having a good time, and in your head you're like,
everyone else is like, what?
It's like you're in your own world. You're like, fuck, and you're like, if everybody could stop having fun right now.
So after saying all that big dick energy, your eyes are the most beautiful I've ever seen, like, you know what I mean? I got off the ride, and I was like, okay, I'll catch up with you guys. You gotta catch up with you guys. My buddy was like, yo, you
what,
good?
like you just ran a mile?
Yeah, I was like, hang on, here we go. And I puked up, like, all of my chicken fried steak that I had at lunch. And it tasted horrendous.
You know it's bad when you can remember what it was.
Yeah, and you're just looking at it, you're like, oh, there's mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Ooh, still good.
Oh.
But and then I went and got a large Sprite, met up back with them, and they never knew it happened until like a year ago.
Who was it?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Tell me after then.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. But, yeah, it was still a good time, and they never found out until like a year ago, and it was legendary. I hugged her at the end. Yeah.
Back in the day, that was like the best thing.
It was. It was a step up.
Getting a hug.
So I go once a year.
Pop a fucking boner, giving her a
give her a little poke. Hey, I'm here. But yeah,
that's gonna be it. Jerry's taking down the YouTube channel, and we're gonna go to hell. So, hey, I'm here. Wow.
Yeah, so that's my story with Miller Days. So I feel like now would be a good time. I was gonna do a Q&A video, but this never.
I got some too.
Did you really?
No.
Okay.
Got them. But
here we go. But it never came to be because I was getting like 4 an hour.
Don't ask the ones that was like don't ask me anything stupid.
Like the penis fingers or finger penises?
No.
Okay.
Just go.
Do you sleep with the door open or shut?
Shut, so cats don't get in and bite me. I fucking hate cats.
I sleep with it shut. I'm going to tell a story. It's not really a story. It's just a weird thing. I am still a little bit scared of the dark.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like, when I'm walking down my hallway, because my room is directly on the hallway. Like, you walk out, you're walking down this little hallway.
Yep.
And, like, you have to go all the way to the end of the hallway to turn on the light. And every time I, like, peek my head around the corner.
Really?
Not actually, but, like, when I was a kid, for sure. Mm-hmm. I'd turn on my room light, and then I'd peek my head around to see if I could see any, like, demons at the end of the hallway. And, like, still, I'll walk out fully expecting to just fucking be ended by a demon.
Ended.
Like, ended. Like,
Demon come around the corner. Demon's got a season 2. Green pump. Just one pump in the fucking head.
Now that is epic.
Fortnite.
But
I gave up on mean, it's got a long time ago. Actually, that was never really my thing. Because I was always just like, yeah, it's just like I'm closing my eyes.
I used to have a bear that my grandma got me called Glow Bear. I named him Glow Bear. And I would be a little kid, and I'd be horrified of the dark, so I'd just pop that bitch on, and it'd run for like 15 minutes, and by the time it was done, I'd be fast asleep.
Okay.
It was nice. It was like a nice little nightlight, but without being gay.
Okay.
It's a little teddy bear, yeah.
I'd rather have that than a nightlight.
Yeah. And then one time I got syrup all over it.
Yep.
And I cried for a long time. At the time, I was like 5.
I would hope it wasn't like 2013.
Yeah.
Okay, next question, Doug.
But yeah, I cried. My grandma got all those syrup off. Anyway, it still smells like syrup. I'll show you later. What's the most expensive thing you've ever stolen?
I've never stolen anything.
Really?
Really?
I would say for me, like a candy bar. I'm not much of a thief.
Back in the day, we would hang out with all the people in our neighborhood.
Yep.
And so there's a Dollar General at the bottom, like towards the edge of our neighborhood, and we would walk down there over the summer. That we did that every day. Go up to the park, we're playing Sandman or football or something. Walk down Dollar General, get some pops, come back up, and they would every once in a while, someone would steal like a couple bags of chips or something. I hated that. I never wanted to do that. I was always out. Like I was always like walking down there. I'd be like, "Hey, are you guys stealing anything?" And they're like, "Yeah, probably." I would just wait behind the store.
I'd take like a candy bar every once in a while. Because I never had money as a kid. Because, you know, those kids would be like, parents would be like, here's $20, you know.
Oh,
get yourself something nice.
We never did that.
Never got that.
You know what I would do? I would go into the laundry room. And my mom, anytime she's like doing laundry back in the day when she did the whole family, if someone's in the pocket, she'd just toss it in this little jar. So I'd go in there, I'd see if there was any quarters.
Yep.
Get up like a $1.05 and like
that would do you.
And nickels, and I'd go down to Dollar General and like toss that shit on the counter.
Make you feel like a big man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would win, bear or shark?
It depends on where the fuck fight's happening.
I thought that was a stupid question also, but
okay, let me give you an answer. On land, bear, and water, shark. Next question.
Fair enough.
What
sauce do you use for chicken nuggets?
Ranch honey mustard.
Ranch, sweet and sour. I love McDonald's sweet and sour.
Never tried it. Don't plan on it.
It's a banger. It's a banger and a half. Would you actually be able to successfully change a tire if you got a flat?
Yes.
I had to a couple weeks ago, and then I had to pay a fat fucking bill for a tire because fuck Omaha. So.
Yeah. You know, do you ever go like, I watch a lot of YouTube, okay?
Yeah.
Have you gone through like phases of what you watch? I've gone through tons of phases. Like when I broke my phone in like 7th grade, and I had that iPhone 4 for a long ass time.
Okay.
Just like to have something. I watched a lot of like tech YouTube. So I knew like you could still probably ask me anything about like computers or something. Not anything. Don't start asking me questions or else I'm gonna be pissed.
Tell me what's in my PC right now.
I couldn't tell you. I've never cared about PCs. Those are clunky and stupid. But one of the phases I got into was like mechanical stuff. Okay. So I've known how to like change a tire for a while.
It's one thing to do it on YouTube though, and it's another thing to do it in real life.
I've done it with my grandpa and shit too.
So
if you've never done like some type of mechanic shit with your grandpa, I kind of feel bad for
my grandpa died of cancer when my mom was 9, so I don't really know.
Don't even give me that shit, dog. Don't even give me that shit.
Are ghosts real?
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in like Jesus?
Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts? Like their spirits? You believe in the Holy Spirit and shit?
Yeah, I'd say I believe in ghosts.
I wouldn't.
We're not going to go into that.
Yeah.
Dogs or cats? Dogs.
Dogs.
Come on. Last time you cried? Actually, I don't want to go into that either.
Why not?
Because
that'd be some juicy shit.
Pepsi or Coke?
I'm a Pepsi guy. It's
Pepsi,
sweeter.
big time. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper. That's the dynamic trio.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best trio.
Coke, I used to like Coke a lot more.
I hate Coke.
I used to love Coke.
It tastes like...
But it's just the older I get... I say the older I get like I'm like fucking 40. But like just over the past couple of years, it's just gotten too bitter. Not a big fan.
It's gross. It just tastes like... something you should not be putting in your body.
Every once in a while, I do get a craving for a Coke, though. You ever just
Coke with ice is okay. I mean, drink it sometimes.
Fair enough. Next one.
What's a secret you've kept from everyone until now? I'd say the scared of the dark.
No, I'm a pretty open fucking book.
Yeah, I'd say scared of the dark. I'd tell that to anybody if they asked, but I mean, I guess I've just never been asked. So, celebrity crush.
I could go a couple ways with that.
Easy for me. Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. Okay. Jennifer Aniston.
Sure.
I know there's someone else.
I like that woman. Frickin' heck, dude! I always forget her name. But and Kristen Bell. You know who Kristen Bell is?
No.
Oh my god, she is just
spicy
beautiful.
mamacita.
It's not even that she's like banging. She's just
pretty. That's like Sandra
beautiful.
Bullock. Mm-hmm. Sandra Bullock is the best 50-year-old woman looking. 50, she's the best looking 50-year-old woman I've ever seen.
There it is. Yep.
There it is. English is hard, though.
What would you change your name to if you had to or could?
I've always kind of liked Andrew. I feel like if I have a son...
Really?
I feel like if I had a son, I would name him Andrew.
I always thought that if I had a son, I'd name him Henry. I know that's your middle name. No correlation. I just like the name Henry.
You know what else I like? John. I think John's a good name.
John Jacob Jinclimber Smith?
No? Yeah.
Okay, let's keep them rolling.
Okay.
Biggest fear now, I don't know. Who would you play you in a movie about your life? That is a fantastic...
Who would I have play me?
And the stupid fucking camera again, dog. There we go. And it's also dying. So I'll have to change the battery here a little bit.
So re-ask it.
By the way, I'm not going to cut it out. I'm just going to put a still image between the two. It won't be very long. It'll just be like, camera died. Sad face. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, who would you play you in a movie about your life?
John Krasinski. That guy's the man.
You
know how often I get told that I'm like Jim from The Office? So often. Yes. I'm going to name drop this one. Peyton Turkleson texted me that 2 days ago. Literally just, she was like, you're literally Jim from The Office. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I was like, thanks.
I hate when people say that.
It's weird.
Listening to my TED Talk, I hate that.
Yeah. Sorry, Peyton.
Idiot! Moron!
Never had sex! It's so easy! Oh, God. Wait, what about you, though?
Oh, it died. Okay, hang on. Pause. Good. I'm gonna grab a couple waters. Just keep talking.
You start... Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, what about who would act for you in a movie about you?
Water. I would say...
That was good.
I would say if someone were to act my life, it would be... It's a tough one.
That is kind of tough. I mean, not for me.
I would say...
From The Office.
Probably like Matt Damon would be cool. Matt Damon's old, though. Younger Matt Damon, I'd say.
I thought 100% you were going to say Leo.
That would be my second answer, Leonardo DiCaprio. Or, not going off looks, though, because neither of them look anything like me. So.
Alright, what are the other questions? By the way, is this like a screenshot of one page that you're looking off?
Yeah.
Who asked that?
Lucy. Yeah. Worst present you've ever received and best present you've ever received.
Worst present I've ever received. I don't know. Kind of the way we were raised was that, like, anything that's given to you is fucking
Really?
sweet.
No.
So, I don't...
I agree
I
with
mean,
that.
maybe something that, like, I was the least amount excited about.
If you say my fast charger that I gave you, I'm gonna fucking...
No,
punch you in the
I
face.
love that thing.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
that
is
thing's-
super nice.
You know how many times I've woken up at, like, 4 in the morning and my phone's at, like, 10% and I'm like, fuck! But I get up at, like, 6.
Uh-huh.
Tells that bitch on, I'll wake up at 6 again, and it's fucking at 100. I'm like, goddamn. But worst present, probably like an ornament.
Yeah,
I know
those suck.
I've gotten a couple ornaments before that I was just like, dog, what?
Yeah, I hate the ornaments. Those suck.
Mm-hmm.
The best present I've ever received would probably be this camera. I fucking love that.
I don't even know what my best present is either. Maybe
PS4.
I got a TV this year.
Yep.
That was sweet.
I'll do it. Isaiah just got me a Chris Bryant jersey yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah.
Came in yesterday. Should have come in Wednesday though. I paid extra for 2 to 3 day shipping. I'm pissed.
Happens to the best of us.
I want to boycott MLBshop.com.
That is a bold strategy. Best of luck to you. Best series on Netflix.
The Office.
Sure. A Disney movie you've never seen.
Dog, name a Disney movie right now.
Little Mermaid.
Never seen it.
Really?
Really?
I
We didn't really watch a ton of movies, dog.
fucked with Disney movies.
I
when
thought you
was
were
a
about to
kid.
say I fucked Little Mermaid. I was like, you're like that too. That too, motherfucker.
I was about to make a real inappropriate joke.
Real raunchy. We're getting raunchy on this podcast. That should be the title of this.
Raunchy Podcast.
Getting raunchy.
We're getting raunchy on this podcast.
Such a weird word, raunchy.
We can go through a couple more. Who was your best girlfriend?
Like a female that was your friend. I have no fucking clue, dog. Honestly, I've had a lot of great friends.
I would say mine is probably... I don't know. That's a bad question. I don't like that one.
Sorry, Kate.
We'll make cut that out. No, we'll keep it.
No, dude, I could name like 4 people right now.
Yep.
But I'm not trying to piss off Mrs. Mockle right now.
Elijah Jordan, the man.
Mm-hmm.
He asks, "Are you guys coming back up to South Dakota this year?"
Mm-hmm. Pretty much all the fucking time, dog.
That'd be fun.
Whenever Peyton has her baby, head back up there. I'm sure you'd be able to come up there, though.
Me?
Yeah. Oh, why not? That'd be sweet.
Yeah, it's fun. Nope.
What?
Yeah, Maddie Wilson. Shout out Maddie Wilson. I'll name drop this one. She wanted to be in it anyway. She was the one that asked, "Who's your best girlfriend?" Best girlfriend, Maddie Wilson. There you go. There's a shout out.
Ever.
Come on. Ellie Waterhouse asks, "When's the last time you took a shit?"
Dude, I'm like Kim Jong-un. I don't take shit.
Sure.
I use all that energy.
Kennedy McCreary says, "Why are you two so cute?" I don't know.
God made me, motherfucker.
And yeah, I think that can be the end of the Q&A skit.
Q&A?
Yep. Successful Q&A. Done and done.
Yeah.
How long have we been recording now?
A little bit.
A little while. Well, I've had to go up and press that, 3 times now? 12 minutes each?
So we're probably sitting about 40 minutes.
It's not so bad. I wanted this to be 45 minutes, and I thought we'd be stretching it. Like, stretching conversations out longer than they had to be.
No, it's easier than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, it is real easy.
Pretty much my biggest fear right now is getting bashed coming into school.
I'm not too worried about it. So far, people have liked the content. I've gotten really, really good responses from it. People really like it.
Huh.
What's that face?
I'm sorry.
You're making a...
Thinking.
Okay.
You know Zach Johnson?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know how many people are going to be watching for this long.
Okay.
If Zach Johnson happens to be watching this long, you know I love you, but this guy drinks his water bottle. It's so weird. Instead of just, like a normal fucking human being,
Sure.
he does this. He goes like...
Oh, I hate that. He curls his underlip in and
It's
just
like, what the fuck did I just see?
And gulps it.
It's weird.
My cousin...
Shit hurts my throat.
My cousin, is one of those people that, fully goes like that.
Yeah, sucking.
But, yeah, super weird.
Get out that Sharpie.
That's enough of that. But, yeah, that's pretty fun. I don't think we should wrap it up quite yet. I think we can keep it going.
I don't know, this is probably ear raping the fuck out of people because every time I crunch this, it goes red on there.
So maybe don't do that. You're clipping it. Enough. It's enough.
Sorry if you're wearing headphones and happen to be
Rip
watching
headphone
this.
users?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's too fun, bro.
I am not doing so hot in school at all.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah,
shit?
I do.
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. Me and you have talked about this before. Every semester, I start out. I'm like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing all my homework.
Set up a plan.
You set up a plan, and I'll keep it up. I'll keep it up for 3 weeks until. And it's the same class every time. Mr. Stromberg's class, he assigned something that's like a song or a rap. Mm-hmm. And every time he does that shit, or a teacher's like, all right, you're going to be making a rap, I shut down that class. I shut down school. Mm-hmm.
It's that one assignment that's just
it just gets you and you're like, nope,
you're done.
I'm out.
Uh-huh. I hate it, truly. Because I wish I could flex on people with my grades.
I hate people that flex on me with grades because I wish I could flex on people with grades.
Yeah, it feels horrendous. It feels really bad.
And it's not that. Taylor Stackhouse, I had debate with her first semester.
Uh-huh.
And she always got pissed at me because I would help her with math something. I'd be like, yeah, that's easy. Bada bing, bada boom. And she'd be like, I fucking hate you because you're really fucking smart, but you never try. Mm-hmm. I was like, yep, basically.
I get that a lot also.
Yep. It's just fucking hard, dog.
Yeah, that's bad.
I've really been thinking about trade school lately.
Yeah?
Do something
for
2 years, cheap,
yep.
Go into a job, high demand, you're getting one. Start making $50,000 out of college with...
So, me and Isaiah have been talking about going to college together.
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be sweet, obviously. Yeah. If we go out of state, I think that I'll probably go to community college for a year or something. Just become a resident.
Okay.
And then, because, say we went to Montana, it's $24,000.
And we've talked about Montana, that's why.
It's $24,000 out of state tuition. But it's $6,000 if you're in state.
What? So find the community college in Montana, live there for a year. You're officially a resident. Then apply.
Mm-hmm. Then during the summers and winters, come back to Omaha.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Summers and winters, the whole fucking year. Half the year.
Summers and winters. Like
winter break.
The breaks.
Idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Stupid.
I'm stupid. But yeah. And then after college, I'm not really sure. I'd like to live somewhere on the West Coast. But
Me and you have had this debate a lot. LA or California? LA
or California?
LA or California? No, LA or New York? And you were in New York for a long time.
For a while.
What changed your mind? Cody Co.
Cody Co. No, I'm just kidding.
Low key, you're like...
It was because I watched Casey Neistat in New York, and then I slowly transitioned into Cody Co. for LA. Mm-hmm. But still, I love New York. I think that's awesome.
You ever been to New York, dog?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
When I was like a baby. My parents took me. My mom and my grandma. I went there when I was like not even a year old. But I think...
And I love it.
I think New York's real nice. I think it's awesome.
I bet it smells like shit.
It does in the summertime, apparently. Apparently it smells like literal sewage.
I bet all the shit in the sewers start to like dry out and get all disgusting.
And then in the winter it
soggy.
gets really cold, really cold. Like real cold.
Obviously.
So
idiot.
But on the West Coast, I could surf.
I'm not interested in surfing.
I love it.
I'm interested in it being decently nice year round.
Uh-huh.
And I've wanted California for a long time. I think that'd be sweet. Maybe I would not be so pale, but I don't know about LA.
Really?
I would prefer LA over New York, but I don't know if I would want to be in a big ass city.
See, what I was thinking was in the camera.
Stopped?
Yep.
So we're at 48 minutes?
Something like that, yeah. I was thinking like Venice. I live in
Venice Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so LA.
Right, but I mean it's cheap.
That's like Millard and Omaha.
Right, it's cheap. It's right on the beach, obviously.
Is it cheap?
Yeah, it's cheaper. Dog, don't look it up right now. No. It's like $2,100
a month.
Mm-hmm. But you get paid more there. And
Senes, I can't even spell.
But that was for a 2-bedroom. If we just got like a 1-bedroom.
Oh, you're talking about living together.
Mm-hmm. Roomies type beat.
2-bedroom apartments. Let's see this shit.
Take a look.
Okay.
Just take a look. Take a look.
Okay. 2-bedroom. Updated 30 minutes ago. You're looking at $3,375 a month. Okay. Or you can go $4,147 a month. You're really feeling raunchy.
Raunchy.
You can go $4,785 for $4,300, $5,400.
Okay, maybe it was the 1-bedroom that was $2,000.
Yeah, maybe you're pathetic.
Maybe I am pathetic. I don't know. I think that'll be fun for the experience.
Being broke.
Mm-hmm.
Being a broke ass motherfucker.
But at the same time, we'd be done with college. We could find a job down there.
We could.
Mm-hmm.
I could be a welder.
There you go. I am positive that there's plenty of jobs down in LA for that shit. Promise you.
Oh yeah, I bet there is.
And
sure.
It's a fun, creative place to go for YouTubers like myself. So.
Honestly, I just want to go home to LA.
Yeah, true.
Oh, just want to go home. Number 2. Hashtag if you know, you know.
True.
Lamau.
But yeah, I think that'd be pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have a good time doing that.
Yeah. I think that's a good spot to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we should probably wrap it up pretty soon here. So.
Looking at about 50 minutes.
Yeah, it ran pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
I listened to a couple podcasts, and some of them run for like an hour and 15 minutes. Like, man, how do you do that? I feel like I could talk for like 3 hours. But yeah, wrap it up. If you've been watching this far, I appreciate you. And this will definitely be something that I'd be willing to do again for sure. It's a pretty fun time.
It was aight.
It was aight. It was aight.
No, I don't want to work tomorrow morning.
I don't either. I don't want to work tomorrow. You work.
At least
tomorrow.
I'm gonna have the day.
Yep.
I will have the day to
skedaddle.
skedaddle. Huh?
The last Saturday before.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
Idiot.
Hate school.
Stupid loser. All right. Well.
But yeah, if you've been watching this far, thanks so much. Go ahead and leave a like, comment your. I don't know. What should I comment? Comment.
Favorite thing about this one.
That is so gay.
It's better than YouTube ideas. And
I'm
plus,
not gonna say
I want to know what their favorite parts were.
Okay, comment your favorite parts and comment if you're scared of the dark or if you're a roller coaster kind of person. Thank you for tuning into this raunchy podcast. And
I'm feeling pretty raunchy.
catch you on the flip.